Engineer suffers from acute travel phobia, so the Ether Corporation has installed a
Alright, I think we're
state-of-the-art
live.
field laboratory
Hello,
somewhere
everyone.
below
Excellent.
ground. Expect security to
Alright.
be
Good
surprised if you
morning.
get close
Good
to
morning.
the virus. Good luck, 47.
So, I am Vivi, and I am with Lance.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Lance. And
And
yeah.
so we're going to be streaming Penguin, Original Penguin, and Ryzak. Once Ryzak goes live, he's not quite live yet, but we're just waiting to get confirmation from Ryzak, and his stream will be joining us soon. So we are currently watching Original Penguin.
Yep, that's right. And let's see. I think he's. Well, we watched some of his attempts earlier, and well, if it's gonna go the same as before, it's gonna be fun because, well, let's just say he's very professional.
Welcome
He's
to
a pro.
Sapienza 47.
Yeah, we're he's probably as good as I am, which people would
Silvio
normally say as a
Callisto's family
compliment.
home is right across the
And
square.
I'm going to say that
The bioengineer
normally
suffers from
because,
acute travel phobia, so the Ether
Well,
Corporation
there's a
has
reason
installed
I'm not.
Troubles.
state-of-the-art
There's a
field
reason I'm not
laboratory somewhere
participating
below
because I
ground.
can't take the piss on other
Expect
people
security
and then
levels to rise
participate
if you
and be
get
shit
close to the
myself.
virus.
So
Good luck, 47.
Yeah, like genuinely, if I was to participate, like I am going to, comment on other people, and yet I've never actually played this level. Have you played this level yet?
I have actually. I used to play Hitman 1 like a lot when it released, and this was probably my favorite level. But I don't think I've done this particular challenge with the rubber duck. So that's gonna be
Ah, the rubber
interesting.
duck is brutal. Yeah, it was Clive Illenden who came up with the challenge for this one. So
Ah.
he is to blame for anyone who struggles with the rubber duck.
Yeah.
I'll just give a quick shout out to the people who I can currently see within the chat. Do feel free to chat with us. We are going to be watching it all live. We have Simsalabim in the chat. Welcome. We have Unitrix. Hello, Unitrix. I've seen you a lot around. We've got, and now your mama knows, the man himself. Oh God, where's the drama going to come in here? Got Bold Eagle, also from Stadia Life. So welcome all of you to the chat. And I would ask Anthony, let's keep the drama to the minimum. I don't want to end up on your next video getting called out live. Cool.
And meanwhile, we're seeing Adam shooting next to a target or next to someone.
Yeah, he's already been caught trespassing. They're already trying to search for him. It's and he's having to restart. What a shame. So he is going for this optimized route that we've seen most people go for. What's your thoughts on this route where they sort of sneak around the side and drag the two people together with the duck?
Well, to me it made sense because that's like one I used for other challenges as well, where you have to use something to kill the targets. But when I heard you say that wasn't actually the route you guys intended, I thought it was very interesting, especially to see that the very first person to participate did not use one you guys intended.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Ryzak is live now, so I've sent you the URL on Discord if you want to pop that up on the screen.
All right.
Pretty behind. I'm already not.
But yeah, so on the first day we were watching and we were like, we did not expect people to knock someone out, drag the two bodies together, and drop the duck next to them. Like we were contemplating whether or not we should have the two targets with one duck because we thought, is it impossible?
Yeah.
And then we thought, well, you could drag them, try to get them to follow you, then throw the duck and explode it, and then go out in a blaze of glory. But no, people have managed to find this really sneaky route, and
Yeah.
it's super interesting watching people trying to optimize it.
Yeah, from what I've seen, most of this is also the same route you would use for Silent Assassin suit only. Apart from this part where Adam is dropping down, with the Silent Assassin suit only, you would climb into the window. Right next to Adam right now is a door, and then you would come out there. But other than that, it's mostly the same.
Right, that's interesting. I did not know because I've not actually watched the speedruns for this, but I know that Eli Levy, for example, who has taken part quite often speedruns this game, doesn't he? Part of that whole community.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. And it's actually funny because at first it seems very difficult to do the speed runs, but once you get the hang of it, it's actually easier to use that when you're doing other challenges than to actually play the game.
Right. So Ryzak has just found the key card. So when Adam was doing this earlier, he wasn't able to get through the door. We were unsure as to where the key card drops, but it's actually that lady that drops those key cards.
Yeah.
So I wonder if Adam will pick up that he needs to. Needs to be. And he's been noticed. So will he notice the key card? I don't think he has. Oh, he just threw his crowbar at the window. Oh, and it's all going Pete Tong.
Yeah, and with Ryzak, that's actually interesting because the reason he's not restarting his run right now, for people that don't know it, he's only been seen by the target. So when he eliminates the target, there's no longer a witness, so it's no problem.
I did not know that. Do you want to pull Ryzak to the full screen? So we've got him currently dragging the
Yeah, I just
body
did.
to the roof, and I've seen
Yeah.
a few people struggle with this drop down. There we go. Let's see if you can get it. Oh,
Get that.
and he's got it first time.
That's actually
Wow.
the quickest I've ever
I've seen
done it.
lots of
All
people
right.
doing this so far, because I've been watching
Yeah,
most
come on.
of the streams, and
So,
everybody seems
I
to
know
just be
that they
like
were taking
wiggling
these
the
guys
body
out,
around
so
trying to get it
I'm
down.
just wasting a
the
bunch of
thing. Is there a
time.
consistent way to drop it, do you know?
Come on.
I have no idea actually. I think it's just try to
Come open your
get it
door.
into the corner and then move, like turn around or something, and then I think that would be the way, but I'm not sure.
Oh my
actually.
gosh, who threw a coin on the ground?
Ryzak's going for a slightly different
Take
approach. I've
that.
seen most people go in through the window and then sneak up behind these guys. I wonder if this way is just more consistent, whereas the other way is probably just a little bit quicker.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Taking them down.
But I think it's most important. I think what most people try to do is to get a time, just any time, in order to score, which I think
Yeah,
is probably the
exactly.
best way to do it.
Yeah.
Followed by then trying to optimize and go for the perfect one, because at the end of the day, if you're on the leaderboard, even with I think we've got somebody on there with 60 points, for example, and they're quite near the top. So even if you don't get the full 100, it's still worthwhile posting a score and just keeping going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's the best way to do it. Because you can try to go for the perfect route the first time, but yeah, it's obviously better to get a time and try to improve it.
Yeah. So Adam is struggling with this shot on the virus. He's just gone down to get a little bit closer. But this, I've seen again, people lose a lot of their runs to just trying to shoot this bloody virus. Now, I think there's a stalactite that you can also use to try to get it. Oh, and Adam's just going
there
ham.
he goes.
Should we pull you in for a quick chat?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh my god, I did it on the first try.
Hello, Adam.
Oh, hey.
Oh,
Hello.
that one did not go particularly well. We've just seen you trying to take out that virus.
I was not. The random number generator gods were not
Silvio
working in
Caruso's
my favor
family
then.
home is right
They
across the
absolutely refused to let that pistol be
BioNTech
accurate.
suffers from acute travel phobia.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame there. So a lot of people have struggled with that. How do you think you're going to try and get around that next time?
Perseverance, I guess. Pure luck, hopefully. I might even say a silent prayer to the many gods that there are. And, like reminiscent of when you were a kid. Please, God, I'll believe in you if you just let me complete this one level. Certainly reminiscent of my childhood, anyway.
It looks like your competition just finished its first run with a
Yeah.
time of 4 minutes and 49 seconds.
Oh, I rub it
Thank
in.
you.
I haven't finished at all yet, and I've already been streaming for 20 odd minutes.
We're going to drop you back and we're going to bring in Ryzak to have a quick chat about his finishing time. Thanks for coming in, Adam.
No worries. Thank you.
Mr. Ryzak, so you have completed your first attempt. How did that go for you?
That's it. Only one. That's all I'm doing. I'm done. I'm not gonna do better than that. I'm done. That's all. That's it. That's it. Eli Levy can kiss it. He told me that this was hard. It was so easy. You saw it. You saw that was incredible skill right there.
Eli who? Eli who? That's what I say.
Yeah, Eli
Exactly.
who? That's exactly how I'm gonna refer to him from now on. No, I'll give it another try. I gotta catch my breath. That was a little exciting. So
That was intense.
Yeah.
Towards the end there, I was watching. I was like, "Oh, is he gonna get it?" You managed to get that virus relatively easy compared to most people. How do you have like a tactic or a plan, or is it just luck?
I close my eyes and I push the button. So if you're good at that, then that's my go-to. I think what I was more impressed with was getting her off the roof as easily as I did, because I played this a few times last night, and that's where I lost all my time. So
Yeah, that's actually what Vivi said when you were doing it. He was like, it's interesting to see if he's gonna manage to get her off the roof, because pretty much everyone struggled with that.
yeah, that was good. I know when Eli was on with me Sunday, he kept calling it something, but basically another word for luck. And you have to have a little
RNG.
bit of luck. Yeah, RNG. Okay, you have to have a little bit of luck with that, and you got to have a little bit of luck with the virus, the shot. So
Yeah.
anyway, massive shout out to Solder, because if it wasn't for me watching him for a week, I wouldn't have even had this plan.
Target
And
down. Next
yeah.
up, Silvio.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to be going the same sort of route, but no, that was bloody impressive. You must have prayed to RNGesus beforehand, because you got some pretty good. And a 4 minutes 49 is bloody good, honestly.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I practiced a little bit last night, and that was the first time I'd played this since it probably came out. So it doesn't look like it. I know, it was slick, but I think I could do better. I got to get some coffee in me real quick. This is really early in America. I'm struggling a little bit, so that's why I had to restart a few times.
Yeah, go make yourself a coffee. Just leave your stream, up on the menu screen. And when you come back, just make a couple more attempts, because I think you can do better. Like the way you did that, I think it's definitely some improvement you can have there. You can compete for the top spot, I reckon.
Yeah. I'm watching OP right now.
He's dropping something down the. Yeah, he's going for an accidental kill. Oh, that's nice. Right, Isaac, we'll drop you back into the other chat, but thanks for coming in to join us.
Absolutely. Thank you guys. This is fun.
Yeah. Alright, let's see, because it looks like I'm just killed both the targets, and I'm not sure what he was doing with the propane tank and the guards. He did not have
So the
to kill
propane
the guy.
tank was dropped down the barbecue to blow up one of the targets. Now, did he get a duck kill is my question, because...
Yeah, he did.
He did? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the propane tank was... I don't think there was a target. I believe it was a guard, because it said non-target kill.
Yeah, but there was a target next to him, so that was 100% one of the targets. So that is one of the scripted ways to get the kills. So we do have... This will be a completion. It won't necessarily be all of the points. He is going for the stalactite as well, it seems. Yeah, Unitrix, the eye is definitely... That's...
Let's see.
Oh, come on. Aim be true.
You can do it, Adam.
Come on, Adam. Oh my god.
It could actually...
He needs a machine gun or something to be able to hit that target.
Yeah, it could actually be the angle, because I'm not sure if you can hit it from this side. It might be that...
I think...
Yeah, because the virus is in a little box, and it might be that he's shooting at the corner of one of the box right now, and...
Right, that could explain it.
Yeah. Which also, I also think that one of the reasons why Ryza got it so fast is because that's just me judging from what I'm seeing right now. Adam is playing with a controller and Ryza was playing with a keyboard and a mouse. So maybe aiming with the mouse is easier.
100%. Like in any game like this, you get a lot more precision with the mouse. Yeah. And Adam's just going ham.
He's done.
Screw the rules. I'm just going in. Right, and he's gone for a swim. Oh no, there's another entrance. I
had no idea that was there.
He is going off the beaten track. The problem is he's not going for the duck this round, because the duck is in the safe room. So I wonder how he's going to go back for that. Is he going to go down a different corner? Oh, dink. And he's now disguised. Nice, okay. So he is he's just trying to post a time, I think, which again is the advice we give to most people.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, this is a good run for entertainment value. Let's see where it goes. He's managing to just walk around the house because again, he's gotten fresh disguise. So the Futa suit is one that you can't get anywhere with, which is the one we start you out in. But Adam is wearing a disguise as a maintenance worker, which allows him access to areas that he didn't have before. Though the guards are now searching, so he has to be more careful because they will just attack on sight now. The white dot above their head means that... Is he just going to throw an axe? Is he just going to axe this guy in the head?
I think.
Oh my god!
I think he is.
It's just too far away. That's a shame. That would have been a funny one. Oh! Crime noticed. Crime noticed trespassing. Run, Adam.
Oh, there's a camera.
Yeet the axe.
Oh, there he goes. Oh. Right in the head.
Oh, and this guy's not happy. And
What? Is the guard running away from him?
Yeah, what?
I've
That's
never
not
seen
either.
that.
Oh, these are probably civilians, maybe, and they're just going to alert the guards. Yep, and here come the guards.
Yep.
Oh, he's hunted. How? What? How did they lose track of him? Oh, good shot. So this is this is a novel route. I don't think I've seen anyone else cause this much chaos.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, second target. So he does need to eliminate one of them with the duck in order for the run to count. So this won't count, but let's see if he can get out anyway, because it's still going to be an interesting one to watch.
It looks like he's still
shot in the back.
it. Oh.
Yeah, it looks like he's still going to try and at least post a completion.
And he's down.
That didn't go as planned, I don't think. But he is going back in. That's what I like to see, you know, a bit of dedication, you know, just keep hammering away. Even though I'm lost by Hitman. Well, I know a lot about the older games, but this one I've not really played that much. I don't have as much patience as I did as a kid.
Yeah.
Blood Money was like so good.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you-
for me
did
it's
you-
actually the opposite. I've never played the old games.
You've never played Blood Money? Oh my god, because that was
No, I
probably
don't
the
think-
first one of these environmental kills.
Yeah, I don't think I have. I remember playing this game back when it was actually before it launched. I remember with Hitman 1, they did this thing where you could buy it before it launched, and then they added a new map every month or something. That was actually a pretty interesting thing. But then with Hitman 2 and 3, they just launched the entire game right from the start.
I've noticed Adam's picked up the explosive golf ball, so we're going to see hopefully a duck and a golf ball kill. And I noticed he did drop the briefcase. Now, most people just climb down, because apparently you drop that briefcase automatically when you climb down that area, which saves a little bit of time. But
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think Adam's going for the optimal route here. Yeah, he's just going for a golf ball kill. A bit of entertainment value. Oh, I think I know what he's going to do. The man's playing golf, and he's got an explosive golf ball. So is he going to try and replace the guy's ball with the
that's
explosive one?
Yeah, he can do that. That's actually a challenge. It's
Ah.
really fun to watch.
Yeah, like I said, I've not played this level, so that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
How's he going to pull it off? Is he going to... Oh, no, he's going to...
yeah, he's forgetting the cameras.
Yeah, I was thinking, is he going to try and change his outfit, which I think he is his plan. Yep. And have you seen the homing briefcase in this game?
I think I have seen it, but I don't think I've ever used it actually.
So it was a bug at first. So when you throw an item at somebody, if they're moving sufficiently fast away from you, they can be moving faster than the object's traveling towards them. So it's seen on a jet ski. So somebody threw a briefcase and he just followed this guy around, basically, you know, around corners and everything until eventually knocked them out. And instead of saying, you know, yeah, this is a bug, we're going to patch it out, the developers said, well, we're going to make it a feature. And they, added a homing briefcase in their later patch.
That's really interesting that they did that.
Yeah, I love that style of game development. It's always it's always
Yeah,
super
exactly.
interesting.
It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Exactly, and most of the most interesting game mechanics starts off as a bug,
Yeah.
which I think is quite cool. Oh, Adam.
Oh, there he goes again.
Oh, there I go, killing again. He has maintained his
Oh, he did get a
anonymity.
key card.
Yep. He is making his way around town. Oh, he's got the rubber duck out, so is he near one of the targets, do you think?
He's gonna
If he
try
takes
from
out
this
the
angle,
virus
I
with
think.
the rubber, if he takes out the virus with the rubber duck, does that count as a rubber duck kill? I don't know. We would have to talk to Clyde about that one.
But he was gonna
but
try
he
it.
didn't. Yeah, that looks like he was trying that out. I mean, I would have to, defer to Clive or Lord Kensal, as he's otherwise known,
Yeah.
for a more definitive response. But I think that,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I would count it. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would say that as well, because when you look at the mission objectives, destroying the virus is an objective. So
Yeah, it is a target. So
Yeah.
I guess I would count that, but that would only be one of obviously the kills. But no, it says objective rather than target though. So if you're going by the word of the law, again, I would probably have to say we'll talk to Clive about that. I'm actually going
Yeah.
to ask him after this if he's
Welcome to Sapien.
available. I mean, not that I think anyone's going to do it, but
then there's Adam.
yeah. And then there's Adam. True. So I'm gonna just drag Adam back into the chat just to see what's going through his head. Mr. Penguin,
Yes.
how's it going from your side?
I've decided that I'm just going to try and get a time on the leaderboard. That is going to be challenging enough, it seems.
I love it. So we were discussing before your tactic of throwing the duck at the virus.
Yeah, that didn't work.
Yeah, we noticed that as well.
Yeah.
It's an
honestly,
interesting strat, and we were debating whether that would count because it says you have to take out one of the targets with the duck. And is the virus a target? We were saying that we'd have to ask Mr. Illenden, who is the official judge for this category, but we think it's an interesting approach.
I
What's your
would,
thoughts behind it?
I would personally say that I didn't even think of that before, but I would also say in the objectives, one of the targets is... Oh no, it's an objective. I'll tell you what, then I take it back. I guess Mr. Illenden would probably say that it might not be an appropriate way
Yeah.
of using the duck, but
Yeah.
it didn't work anyway, so it's not like I'm going to get a... I can't hit that.
Yeah, but
How are you going from the right angle?
Yeah, exactly, because that's what I thought as well. I don't think it's the right angle because the virus is in a little box, and
Right.
I believe that the angle you're shooting it from, you're hitting the edge, the corner of the box, and I don't think you can hit it from that angle. So what you might want to do is that once you enter like the cave, you can go
Yep.
to the right, and it's a further distance, but I'm pretty sure you can hit it from that angle.
Target down.
Okay, I shall bear that in mind.
Silvio Caruso.
Right, I've got my duck left. That guy's down there. Let's see if I can actually get a thingy on the leaderboard. Oh, maybe I might be able to use this propane flask.
So, just so you know, Lance Ryzak is back again. He is making another attempt. I've sent you the link if you want to bring that up in the small window.
Alright.
I'd like to also add that this is insanely difficult. Right, let's see if this works. I don't think so. But at the very least, it'll allow me to throw my duck. Oh! Wow, that fucking tank's got far reach.
Did it hit? I don't think it hit him, did it?
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did.
But I think he's
Is
still
he only
alive.
unconscious or is
Yeah,
he
I think
dead?
he's unconscious.
He's only unconscious. Nice.
Oh.
Not nice. I can't kill him. There we go. Now he's dead.
So that was a result of the duck, I would say, because the explosion of the duck. Oh no,
Oh.
no, you had to shoot him.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the duck. That was the propane tank got him on the ground,
Yeah.
and then the rest of it was just me faffing about.
A bullet to the head's the bit that took him. Unfortunately, that means that this. So one of the targets has to be taken out for the run to count.
It's with the duck. Is that a mandatory one to take it out?
That is a mandatory one. So the only mandatory ones are complete the level and the duck kill.
Oh, okay. Well, whilst we're here, then let's see if we can get that virus another way. Like, can I? I can't even see it there.
Alright.
I'm no expert on this level, but people seem to be taking it from a more front-facing angle.
Yeah, exactly. You should be
always
able to
drop
get it
someone.
from this angle.
Hey, I did it.
Hey,
Pretty pleased with that.
you're a little bit ahead of us, obviously, but
Yeah.
so now that you can
There
take the
you go.
virus, it's just a case of the rest of the level.
Yeah, the best way was
You
to
know,
jump down
easy.
there, and then you can get on the plane. But you might actually.
I don't think I'm going for best way here. I think I'm doing my best to try and get it done.
Well,
though.
to be honest, if you had gotten Silvio Caruso with the duck there, you would have had a faster time than Ryzek.
Welcome to Sapienza 47.
Not as many points, but faster time.
Yeah.
Funny thing, actually, if I'd have
The
used
bioengineer suffers from acute travel
wait,
phobia.
Silvio, is that the lady?
And no, Silvio is the guy.
Well, if I'd have used the duck on the lady, which would have been easier because I threw the exploding golf ball,
Yeah.
then that would have been that part of the requirement already done. So I think that's what I'm going to try this time. I'm not going to be getting 100 points on any of my runs, that's for sure. But I'm here to have a bit of fun anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for joining us. I'm going to pop you back out of the chat so you can keep focusing and hopefully get that completion.
Yeah, get on the leaderboard, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, you're almost there.
That was Adam. That was a nice, interesting chat, and it's good to see that he's going for a different style
Yeah.
and aiming to get at least a completion.
Yeah, exactly. It's different than watching the same run over and over again.
And we've got Ryzak back to try and invest his time. He is currently distracting the guy in the kitchen. So let's see where he goes from here. So we're expecting the same route from Ryzak. I don't think we're going to see any sort of variation. But do we think he can pull it off? Can he beat the top runners and leave Eli Hu, as he is apparently now known?
That would be interesting, especially since what he said, he learned this route when he was commentating himself. So it would be super interesting if he does beat the top runners.
Yeah, I think it would be a bit of an upset as well because everyone is expecting that these people who do the regular speedrunners are going to win it, but Ryzak, as he said himself, hasn't played this game in a long time,
Yeah,
and this is really his first go around. So him managing to post one of the top times would be a bit of an upset as well.
yeah, exactly. It does seem to be going pretty smooth so far for him.
That's what I'm thinking. This is pretty slick so far. I think it's all around the body drop and the virus shot, though. I think that's
Yeah.
where, again, most ones lose.
Now he's losing.
Forgot
some
to ask
time.
Adam to do a David Attenborough impression, Trix. Yes, I did, and thank you for reminding me because that is something that I will definitely do. Because in case you didn't hear it yesterday, Adam's David Attenborough impression is brilliant.
Well, now I'm curious, so we should definitely
So we've got
ask
Ryzak.
him.
We've got Ryzak unfortunately having to reset his run. He did get caught there. So he is back through. Do you think, so let's put a bet on. How many tries do you think it's going to take for Ryzak to best his score, or will he be able to?
I think he's gonna be able to. Yeah, I would say 5 tries maximum.
You think it's going to be 5 tries? Okay. I think he's posted a really good score, so I'm not sure if he's going to make it.
Yeah, that's interesting as well. You could just be like, after a couple of tries, you know what? Screw this. I've got the time. I'm okay with what I've got. But I hope.
Well, no, I think he'll complete another run. I'm just not sure that the run will be as fast. So he's got a, what was it, 4 minutes 40?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's a bloody good time, you know. For these people, you know, aren't religiously speedrunning it. Oh, is Adam about to get a completion?
I think he
Did
is.
he get the?
I think-
Did he get the duck kill? He might have done.
Well, let's
Let's just pull him in. Let's drag him back in. I know that we've had Adam on recently. We will be pulling Ryzak in a bit once he's completed his next run. But let's pull Adam in, see how he's feeling. So you've got to the end. How are you feeling?
I am feeling pretty pleased with that. I know I didn't get all the points. However, I feel like it was a pretty good run. I mean, managing to complete is always going to be a good run.
Oh yeah, we were watching Ryzak at the time that you managed to get your completion. Did you manage to get the duck kill? Because neither of us spotted it.
Yeah. So as I was saying to you before, I was the interview ended. I decided to use the duck to kill the lady in the room. Now I didn't do this undetected. I was very noisy.
Oh yeah, we saw.
But yeah, I managed to get the duck kill. That was I killed the lady, threw a crowbar at the gentleman in the room, picked up the card, and then I quickly dashed off. I was really hoping that golf ball was going to do some damage, but somehow it exploded and did nothing.
Yeah, we did catch that bit.
Yeah.
Then you knocked him in the head. We do have a request as well
Okay.
from Unitrix in the chat. We would like a David Attenborough impression of you telling us just how you managed to get that duck kill.
Bear with me, because as you know, Phoebe, my voice is a little bit different today. So let me see if I can put this one on. So I entered the room with the duck in hand. I noticed my prey was standing against a wall, and I threw said duck at my prey. I then proceeded to explode my target into many pieces, and then I threw a crowbar at her bodyguard. From this point on, I decided to steal her keycard, and I escapade out of the room. There you go. You happy with that one?
Brilliant. Thank you very much, Adam.
It's okay. You're more than welcome.
We'll let you get back to it. That was brilliant. But we'll allow you to get back to your attempts and see if you can beat your time or beat your score.
Thank you.
Oh, that was fantastic. By the way, I'd like to say hello to Vesuvius, who has joined us, and Krolk, who has joined us in the chat as well. Welcome.
to
Yeah,
Sapienza
hello, welcome
Fortress.
everyone.
Silvio Caruso's family home is right across the square.
You might actually
Bioengineer
be
suffers
right
from
about
acute
Ryzak.
travel phobia.
It doesn't seem to be going very smoothly anymore, and he got frustrated his last run. He just went on a mayhem and killed everyone when he got spotted.
Went on a bit of a rampage. I mean, I've seen a couple of people do that so far where they're just like, oh, God, I'm just going to screw it. These
Yeah.
NPCs are in for it. I've made a mistake. And the worst thing that can ever happen to an NPC is a player makes a mistake because, you know, then no NPC is safe.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure it's like an unwritten rule in Hitman. I always do it as well.
Yeah, I mean, I was guilty of it back in the day when I used to play a lot of Hitman on PlayStation 2. Oh God, those were the days.
Yeah. I even have some saves left. I think those are my PlayStation 4, where something went wrong. I went on a mayhem, and then I proceeded to kill every single NPC in the map.
Wow. From yesterday, I found out actually there are in the speedrunning community challenges to take out every NPC as fast as you can.
Yeah. The problem is, it depends on which platform you're playing, how that goes. Because I'm pretty sure some of the maps have more NPCs on PC.
Yeah. So I've just saw Penguin yeet a propane tank at a target. to knock him out and then just shoot the propane tank. But that means he does have to rubber duck the next guy.
I think he,
And we-
he should be able to do that.
Oh, Ryzak got spotted. Unconscious target. And he's just thrown his crowbar in the air. Oh, Ryzak, let's pull him in and see how he feels about that. Welcome back, Ryzak.
Oh my goodness.
We can see it's going well for you.
It's going fantastic. I'm just doing a good job over here, you know.
Yeah, so first you got spotted as you threw the head at the guard, and then you just threw your crowbar in the air out of
Wait,
frustration.
I don't even. I just messed up again. I don't know how anybody could sit here and do this all day long and continue to restart without going absolutely mad. This is...
Well, that's a speedrunner's tactic, really. You know, just keep going until eventually you get it. But you are every time doing so well, but it's always just one little mistake. Are you
Story of my
like a
life.
perfectionist, or?
I am a little bit of a perfectionist, but that would be on par for how everything goes for me. Like for example, on Thursday, on the show, I had all the questions perfect except for one where I said, name this upcoming Stadia game. It was a current Stadia game, but all I did was copy and paste from the week before and left the word in there. So
And it still plays on your mind, does it?
It does. It messes with me. It does. I have
to
to
be
admit.
To be fair, I saw it and I thought, oh, how unprofessional.
Yeah.
I mean,
it
God,
was-
that's just dreadful. Before that, I was subscribed and then I just unsubscribed on the spot.
I should have just ended the show right there and
Yeah.
and just deleted my account. But
Delete the VOD. Delete the
yeah,
VOD.
yeah, I'm a glutton for punishment, including my own. So I think I'm gonna get it this time, though. I'm rounding these corners, and I've got you in my ear, so of course that's helping me concentrate. I'm sure.
Oh yeah. And on that note, we'll let you get back to concentrating if you'd like. But thanks for chatting with us.
No problem. I'm gonna run this all the way through until you guys tell me to stop. So I'm gonna get one of these.
Yeah, keep going.
It looks like Adam just also finished another run. It's not a better run though. He has a lower score and a slower time.
Well, that's that's unfortunate. I mean, he's getting there. He's learning. And that's at the end of the day, isn't that what really matters?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you don't get prizes for the best time. You get prizes for learning. Oh,
yeah, I'm
doesn't sound
pretty
right.
sure both of these guys are never gonna touch this game ever again because they've gone insane after this challenge. But
yeah, don't doubt that. In the chat, we've got Voxdub saying, "Hey Vivi, hello Voxdub. Thanks for coming along and joining us." Sim says he's loving the small voice chats with the contestants. Very entertaining. Thanks. We thought it'd be something slightly different. I love having the chat with the contestants. It's a lot of fun.
yeah, exactly.
Plus one, it's pretty interesting. More fun when they screw up. Yeah, true.
Yeah, and that also makes the small talks more interesting because you can see the frustration in the gameplay, and then you drag them over here and you hear the frustration.
Yeah, exactly. We get a first-hand experience of just how it feels to be doing these runs.
Ooh. Adam just threw the exploding golf ball against the guard's head.
Yeet. I mean, it's a method. I mean, Adam's got his own style, and do you know, I respect him for that.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not going to give him a prize necessarily because of it, but he's got respect.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting watching him do something else every time. And it looks like he's just gonna skip this guard or this one target.
Maybe it's going back for him.
Yeah.
And we've got Vox. Oh, the body has just been found. I was about to say he's doing a decent one, and he managed to get a decent drop off of the roof, but he unfortunately, the body got spotted because they just managed to get out that door. You need to get it just quicker in order to prevent them from coming out that door and seeing.
Yeah.
So we have another reset. We are stuck in Groundhog Day. We are seeing the same thing over and over. It's like in that scene when they're in the cafeteria and he's just walking up to everyone and introducing them. How did you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think. Well, we're already past the 5 attempts, so I lost my bet there, but I still think he's gonna improve.
Yeah, you're still in the...
Yeah, he sounds determined. I'm pretty sure he wants to improve this because he knows he can do this.
Yeah, I think after that interview, my bet of I don't know if he will, I think might have changed my opinion because he did in that interview seem very, very determined. And I would love to see him post a better time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's also why it's pretty much confirmed it for me. He didn't sound very well. He sounded a bit frustrated, but not to the point where he was gonna say, "Screw this, I'm done." So, yeah, I think he can improve this.
Definitely, I think maybe he needs to just go on a run where he just has a little bit of a rampage, let out some of that steam and frustration, and then just go back at it. He's got his coffee in him now, so hopefully he should be got the jitters and he's
yeah, exactly.
He's so what have we got? We have
it looks like Adam is trying to improve the last part of his run because he created a save and he's now just restarting from that save.
Yeah, to get a bit of practice, which I think is a good idea. Whilst obviously it won't count if he starts from partway through. You do have to go from beginning to end. I do think that getting a bit of practice on these different parts is good. I think a lot of people have done this before the stream started. If you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it sounded like Ryzik did it as well, where he said he tried to copy the run from the other participants before doing this, and yeah.
And I think that is probably the best thing to do, to get that bit of practice. And the only problem is if you manage to get the perfect run, you manage to get a 2 minutes and 52 seconds, and it's a practice run. Imagine how gutted you'd be that you get your live day and you're supposed to a 7 minute 30 points run. That would be,
yeah, I would personally just capture the practice runs as well, just in case. You never know.
Well, those don't count. It has to be on a live run that you get it. So I would capture it just for posterity, so that I could show it off. But unfortunately, you have to complete your run during your allotted time.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a reason for me not to practice too much, actually.
Yeah, true. We have Clive in the chat. Welcome, thanks for joining. Great commentary, guys. I really appreciate it. We have Raven Anime, who I know from the Discord server, who says, Pika, what a surprise. And the Bold Eagle is starting a burp party. Again, no surprises there. But Clive, we do have a question for you, actually, that came up earlier, which this is going to sound like a surprising question, but yes, this is a legitimate question because this is something that kind of almost happened. If, we have to take out one of the targets with the duck. If you take out the virus with the duck, does that count? Leave your answer in the comments. Now, what was your opinion on it? Do you think that should count? And there goes the target for Adam. Just saw the duck kill. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I think it depends because I would say yes because I think it's even more impressive to kill the virus with the rubber duck, because you can't just throw it. I'm pretty sure you actually have to get inside of the room to do that.
Yep.
Ryzik.
Oh no! Have you just seen Ryzik?
Yeah.
Oh no!
That's a shame.
Oh, that's brutal.
Yeah, it was going so well.
I think that could have been a really good one.
Yeah.
Oh, I am so gutted for him. Oh my god, I would be so raging. And because of that, I think it's time to pull Ryzak in.
Yep.
So I believe you're supposed to pick up a key card or something. Is that right?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I was going so good. I even said to Adam, I was like, this one's really good. Like I got to the door before they even came in. And then
Yeah, we were saying that if you'd have had the key card, I think that would have been a record run for you.
oh my goodness. Well,
Ether's
I am a
field.
glutton
You
for
don't have the
punishment.
time on the screen, so we couldn't tell you for certain. You can enable that in the options as well. It might make it a bit easier for you to tell whether you're on pace. But my God, that was a good run. And how did it feel getting to that door and realizing I messed up?
That was awful. It was awful. I know it was entertaining for you guys, but it was awful for me. Where do I go for that time thing? I'm in.
It's under gameplay,
Yeah.
and then under which one's it under? I think it's under
Yeah,
HUD.
right. HUD.
I think it's HUD.
I'll turn that on for you guys. This is real professional on the stream, asking you guys. What to do.
No, it's not.
No,
I
that's
can't
okay.
remember.
Please. Now head towards
Oh, mission timer. There it is.
There
Got
you go.
Nice. All right. Well,
So that'll
guess
give
what?
you an indication as to what your times are.
Now I'm gonna restart.
And again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yep. Well, good luck. We just thought we'd pull you in here because that was brutal, and you know we
Yeah.
obviously wanted to make sure you were aware of it.
Yeah, that was like a Wednesday night with my wife. So.
And on that note, we don't want to find out any more about that statement. We're trying to keep it a little bit clean here. But thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
Oof, that was
Yeah.
brutal.
And looks like Adam is indeed just practicing right now because he did just finish a run. Well, he got the virus, but then he just loaded back his save. So yeah, it seems like he's
Right.
just trying to improve this part.
I mean, he has
Ooh.
40 minutes remaining. Oh, wow.
He threw
That
it.
was-
target down. Next up, Silvio.
Yeah, he's got 40 minutes remaining, so he's got plenty of time if he wants to, keep practicing and then, post time. Because each run should take maybe 5 to, in Adam's case, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So he has time to make multiple attempts. So we have Clive. No, official adjudication is if you kill the virus with the duck, it does not count because that doesn't kill the targets.
Yeah.
So we have an official confirmation here. You are not allowed to kill the virus with the duck. It has to be one of the eliminatable targets.
Yeah, I think that makes sense, especially with what Adam showed. The mission also shows that the virus is an objective, another target.
Yeah, exactly. And it, even says at the top right corner, eliminate, eliminate, destroy. So I think, I can understand Clive's thing. I think it's still, funky to be able to do it with the kill the virus with the duck. I think
Yeah,
that'd be interesting.
exactly.
But
You made it.
I do agree, by the word of what's said, and also by law of Clive, the Lord Kensel himself. Yes, it does have to be one of the targets. Oh no, therapy session has started. But how does that make you feel? That is true. We are trying to
Wanna
you
make
can
sure
also stream.
you-
Oh, Hulk, are you live? Do you want to send me or Lance a direct link to your stream, and we'll see if we can get it on stream? Is that okay, Lance?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's no problem.
Brilliant. Yeah, if you send us the link, sorry, I only just read that in the chat. We will get you up on the stream. Also, once you've sent that, if you come into our Discord server for the Stadia Live, we will put you into the voice channel as well, so you can join us live on stream to have a chat at some point as well. So just make sure you send me the direct DM if that's okay.
Let's see, because I know there's this setting in OBS where I can start changing stuff, but it doesn't actually already go to the live scene.
We just bear with us, by the way, watchers. We may have a couple of wibbly wobbly bits happening on stream. You may see some of the some of the OBS magic happening from Mike live. We might put the third stream, like as a small stream somewhere or something. We'll have to work out how we're going to get Krolk live, but let's do it. Let's do it live.
Ah, there we go. What happens if I click? Ah, that's actually... Alright. Alright, I figured it out. There's a studio mode, so I can actually change stuff without the viewer seeing it.
Yes, that is correct. You can do the studio mode. So whilst you're sorting that out, I'll try to solo commentate whilst you're... Because I imagine it's going to take a little bit of concentration for you to try to set up these scenes live. This is the magic of live TV.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And we do have Krolk's link, so I will send that to you on Discord so that you can start doing what you need to do to get that up on screen. Ta-da.
Alright.
And I am going to open it up myself because, I want to be able to watch him too. And we have Mr. Krolk on the menu screen.
Alright, let's see. There we go.
So, and if we look back at Ryzak, I don't think he's going to beat his time, but it looks like he is on pace to probably get a completion at least. Because his last one was 4 minutes 40. He's only got 10 seconds left to be able to beat his time, and it's probably just not going to be enough, unfortunately. No, 4 minutes 39, 4 minutes 40, and I think he is over his best time now. Which is a shame, but if he can complete the run, it'll still be a good run.
Yeah,
and we'll probably
exactly.
pull him back in.
Yeah, I've written it down here. Ryzak's best time was 4 minutes and 49 seconds.
Oh, 4 minutes 49. Yeah, so he unfortunately won't be beating that. I am going to pull Krolk into the chat. I know that he's not yet started to move, and people can't. Oh, you can see his stream, which is great. I'm going to pull Krolk in just to say hi and have a bit of a chat with him and let him know, sort of what the format is. So he wasn't given the brief beforehand. So give me just 2 secs. Mr. Krolk, hello. How are you doing? You are live on the stream, so please do not swear. I'm not sure. Have you got your microphone active? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So just so you know, for this stream, we are pulling people into live chats, just to have a bit of a chat on stream. We may, when you've completed an attempt or if we've seen something funny, we might pull you in here just to have a little bit of conversation with you. We've done it with Adam and Ryzak so far a few times. I just wanted to say welcome to the stream. We are now watching you live. You are up on our screen. So yeah, we'll be watching your attempts. How are you feeling this morning? You feeling good? You feeling like you've got a chance to post some good times?
I don't know if I can do my personal best, but yeah, I'm feeling good. I already got my lunch. It's 1 p.m. for me, so.
All right, so yeah, it's a good time for yourself, isn't it? So
Yeah,
not too
definitely.
early.
I hope both of you are also doing great.
Thank you very much. Yeah, currently Lance is doing some wizardry within OBS to try to get the three of you on screen at once. Currently we have 2. We do have you as a source. We are just trying to get you sorted out. But feel free to start doing your runs, and we will have you up on screen at some point in the near future.
All right.
So
Let's
I'm going to
go.
pop you back into the other VC whilst we continue watching. Adam has just completed a run, so I'm going to pull him in. So you've completed another run. How does it feel?
It feels good. I'm coming up with some... Do you know, it was really annoying on that run because I didn't realize that having my pistol out would assassinate someone. I thought I would hit them and knock them out. But I killed that guard. Otherwise,
yeah.
an amazing run.
Yeah, so the virus shot was actually pretty on point this time. So you're getting better at that. That's definitely a massive improvement.
And I've been experimenting with different ways of using the duck. As you saw, I tried. I used the duck whilst the guy was underneath the planetarium or whatever it's called. But I think I'm gonna stick with getting that environmental kill because that's one way that I'm not going to be detected. I just need to find a way of killing her with the duck without being detected.
Yeah, because that would get you everything but the 2 duck kills in theory. So I think that's definitely a worthwhile tactic. Because again, we've got at least a couple of people who don't have the 100, and even just posting a time. So what you've got currently is likely to put you towards the top of the board.
Awesome.
So we will drop you back out to let you focus again, and because I can see that you are currently attempting a run. And yeah, we'll continue on just ourselves. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So Lance, how you doing in terms of OBS? Have you got everything all tickety-boo? Or?
I think I have. Yeah.
Cool. Because I can only see 2 videos on the screen currently.
Yeah, that's correct. I made this one. Let's see. So there we go. Alright, so now we have Croak on screen. And Adam, because obviously we want to see Adam in in a smaller frame, because it's probably the most interesting one.
Most chaotic is probably the way I'd put
that's
it.
a better word.
Cool. Is it possible to get all 3 on screen? Maybe we could just put a 3rd browser source, just in the top right corner, even a really small one, so we have, big, medium, and small. I think that might be good, just so that people can see all 3 streams, because I think it's great to be able to just flick between them and sort of watch how different.
No problem. Let's see.
You made it. The virus prototype will be close by.
So we have Ryzak starting again from the beginning. He is trucking all his way along. He has had a lot of restarts recently, and unfortunately not been able to best his time so far, but he is doing really well with a 100-point run at 4 minutes and 49. Krolk has made some attempts earlier in the week, so he already has a posted time. He is just refining and improving. And then we have Adam just doing what Adam does. This has been a lot of fun. I think this is Adam's chaotic approach is definitely been an amusing one to
exactly.
watch.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see that he's also getting really creative sometimes, and I think that's the fun of this game.
Yeah. And I noticed that, for example, I'm just watching Krolk at the moment, and I noticed that when you enter your inventory, it freezes the timer. So what a lot of people are doing, rather than picking up the duck from the briefcase, which takes time, when you just leave the briefcase there, they're actually picking up the full briefcase, taking the duck out in the inventory screen, which uses no time, and then when they climb down from the ledge, they automatically drop the briefcase. And again, that's just a small refinement that's causing to maybe to shave off like 1 or 2 seconds, which could be in this competition the difference between coming first and not.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and Ryzak has just been spotted, unfortunately, just trying to smash that window. Bullet next to a guard's head, and unfortunately he did turn around and spot him. So at that point, it's really tight from what I've seen to try to get the timing right, to shoot the window to get his attention, but also make him look in the opposite direction so that you can later go out and just smack him over the head. Krolk is approaching that same point here, so let's see if he can do it. I've noticed that some people do start to drag the body just at beforehand to get them those few extra millimeters, it seems, before shooting the window. But he doesn't seem to have managed to get the guard's attention with the bullet, so he's having to restart.
Adam, we're looking at a half an hour left.
That does seem like one of the heavy reset points as well. From what I've seen.
Yeah.
I think they're going 90 minutes.
Target down. Next up, Silvio Caru.
So we have Ryzak going again, picking up the briefcase, and he's heading his way out. We have Krolk right at the beginning, and Adam has just had to restart as his rubber duck kill on Francesca did not go quite as well as he'd hoped.
I saw there's a couple of other really
So,
good times
Lance,
on there in the 4
what
minutes.
do you think
that all
is
got
the
the
best
points.
level in the new Hitman? Have you played a bit of it? Do you like this level, or is there another favorite for you?
Yeah, I really like the somewhat larger level, so this one is definitely still one of my favorites. But I'm also really enjoying. I think it was I think it was somewhere in India. It could be Mumbai. I'm not sure.
Right.
Well,
I said
that's also a really
on one
interesting
of the
level
shows
because
that I was
there's a
on,
lot of
I think it was
different
last week,
opportunities
the topic of
and
this came up.
challenges, and those are
One thing
definitely
about
my
it is
favorite
there will
levels in
be
this game.
things learned from this go around, and then
Yeah,
next time it
I
happens,
think I'd like the ones with the crowds because that was
you know,
one of the
they can make those
issues of the
corrections.
older games. Is that there
and,
were crowds, but they were always very sparse. Whereas I think in this game
you
they've
know, it'll be a little
improved the
different.
number of people that can be on screen at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, Paris is a really great example of that. Same with, what was it again? With Miami. Yeah, Miami. That also has a lot of NPC crowd. It's really impressive how they did that.
Now destroy the virus.
Yeah. We have Ryzak now. He managed to successfully get the
Yeah,
shot
no,
off
this is great.
and pull the target through. So can we? Yeah. So
Just to
can we
see
get
a
him
bunch of
on the
people
large
getting
screen?
together
'Cause I
to,
think he's about to post a pretty good
to
time.
watch the
So
streams
Kronk,
and laugh
in
at
all
each
honesty,
other even
is at the
cool.
same point. He seems to have managed to distract the guard. He is now knocking him out outside. And then he's going to be dragging the body through the window. These two seem pretty neck and neck, actually. It's anyone's
Yeah.
game right now.
I think I should actually create one with Ryzak and Krok as well. So I'm just gonna do that right now.
All objectives complete.
Okay, and I'll keep up the commentation. So we have the drop coming up soon. So this is a hard part of the run, and it seems to be where a lot of the runs are lost. So we have Ryzak just lining his body up now. He seems to have perfected this with a back and forward strat. Some people try for the corner, which is what Krolk seems to be doing, whereas Ryzak seems to just bring him back and forward across this one edge. Oh, and he didn't quite manage to get it. But Krolk, first time, at 2 minutes and 44 seconds, whereas we have Ryzak at 3 minutes. I think Ryzak's going to have to go around the corner to go for a different knockout. So we have a little bit of divergence here in the two runs, which is interesting. Oh! And has Krolk... No, Krolk was only spotted from the by the target, which means that once he eliminates that target, he should be okay, I think.
Alright, there we go. So we've got
Brilliant.
Krok and Ryzak on the screen right now.
Excellent. So Adam did manage to complete a run in the time that we've been looking at Krolk and Ryzak, but those two seem like they're on pace for their possible PBs. So I do want to make sure that we are focusing on those two at the moment.
Yeah.
How do you reload?
Yeah, Ryzak has to hope that shooting the virus goes well to improve his time, but he could obviously still improve his score, but I'm not sure. I haven't
Thanks.
actually seen if he did anything wrong.
So if he manages to get the virus in a reasonably quick time, he could take his PB. We have Krolk just finishing a 4 minute and 4 second run. That is impressive. I am going to pull Krolk in, just have a quick chat with him about that run. Krolk, so that was a 4 minute and 4 second, was it? Are we there? I think Krolk might have some problems, possibly with his microphone.
So
We can't hear it at the moment.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, 4 minutes and 4 seconds. How do you think that went?
I really beat my personal best now, so I'm excited, I'm happy. I just wanted to do some fun runs today to support the streamer and the host. So yeah, I'm glad.
Awesome, thanks very much. But yeah, that was impressive. Like, it was pretty clinical. We're watching all the way along, and you managed to. So one of the tricks that we've seen that a lot of people seem to lose their runs to is shooting the window after you've knocked out Francesca to distract the guard. Is that a particularly difficult one for you?
For me, yeah, it's kind of like the NPC is acting really weird. So sometimes he hears the noise, or I don't know, maybe I shoot the wrong spot. And then I drag her already and get spotted, so yeah, it's tricky for me. But
Yeah,
the
we-
hardest part... But the
I was
hardest
going to
one
just ask what's the hardest part. Yeah.
is the Rival
See
shot.
what? What just happened?
Yeah. We've had a couple of people comment on that.
You
It's
shot a bullet over your
pretty. It's a pretty tough shot. It's almost pixel perfect.
It's just RNG.
It's okay,
Yeah,
boss.
but there's a way around to do it. How is it called? A selective? I'm sorry, I don't know. You can shoot it and the rivers is also destroyed. So let me do another one with it, that you can see it. And you don't have to struggle with the rival shot.
Awesome.
you
So
can
we
get
will
into
pop you
the,
back into the normal chat, but
the
thanks very
virus.
much for that, and we will be looking out for your additional strategy.
Thank you.
So we have joining us in the chat, Endeavour. Thank you for coming along. He is one of the co-organisers as well. What is Adam's score? So we don't know exactly. So he has not scored a 100. We would have to re-watch the video to find out exactly what his score was, but he is just going ham. Very entertaining to watch. So we have Ryzak, unfortunately, with a body found. So it looks like this run is probably not going to be a successful one. I don't think, unless it was the. If it's only the actually it's unconscious witness, so I think it's only the target that spotted it. So it could be okay.
Yeah, and in his previous run, the exact thing happened. What we hoped that wouldn't happen. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to shoot the virus. He kept shooting, but it didn't work. So he just restarted.
Yeah, that's always an unfortunate restart point.
Yeah.
And he is currently trying to do the body drop off the thing, and he's going for. So I've seen the most success with the corner, but actually he seems to be pretty good at dropping them off there, and he likes to take out the targets as they get around to this circular area rather than going in through the office and taking them out before they get to the balcony. That seems like a different strategy from what we've been seeing. Do you think it's? I think it's a little bit slower. Do you think that?
Yeah, it does look a bit slower because you have to do more movements, and it looks like the corner just goes instantly, and this takes some more time.
Yeah, and you've got to wait for the target to move into this position as opposed to being able to intercept him before he gets here. So I think that's a bit of a time loss for him. But I do think again that even with this route, he can probably still post an improvement.
Yeah, exactly. I think so as well, and. Well, it seems like he's still determined to do so.
Yeah. The target is now knocked out, and he just has to take out the other guy without being noticed. And over on Adam's stream, as I've just looked over, there is all chaos breaking loose, as we've come to expect from the Penguin himself.
Yeah.
A guard headshot. That was a pretty good snapshot. That. So he's getting surrounded. He might be able to sneak out this door. He is very low on health and low on ammunition. Only got 4 bullets left in his pistol. It's going crazy for him.
Yeah, actually, do we want to place a bet on Adam as well? Do we think he's gonna improve his time or score 100?
Score a 100? I would heavily doubt it. At the moment, it looks like he's going for some achievements by shooting the alligator.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if he gets 100, I'll like eat my shoe. I mean, I won't actually do that. Don't let me do that. But I'm going to be honest. I don't think he's going to make it. I mean, he's having obviously a right of a time, and I'm loving watching it. But I don't think he's.
Yeah, I think it's safe to place the bet as long as you don't tell him, because if you tell him, he's going to be only trying to get that 100 just to make sure you have to do that.
So we have Ryzak with a completion there of 4 minutes and 38 seconds, though I'm not sure he managed to get all of the points. I am going to pull him in so we can have a quick chat with him now. So Ryzak, you managed to complete that with a 4 minutes 38. Did you manage to get all the points? And we might have missed some, but it looks like you did.
No, because I got detected.
Ah, that's a shame.
Right there
Ah.
at the end, that there was a guy down in the cave there off to the right that notified them of me at the end. He was shooting at me as I was getting in the plane.
Oh, that's brutal. Because I was going to say 4 minutes 38. That would be a personal best.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm just that good, you know.
Well, actually, I've said it a few times, and Vivi also still thinks it. We still think you can improve.
We have a bet on that you will get a PB. I mean, at first, actually, I said that I didn't think you were, and he said you'd get it within 5 attempts. But I changed my mind after our last interview because actually you seemed determined. So I was like, yeah, I reckon actually you will now. And you were so close there as well.
I just wanted to make it through, you know, like you get to the point where it's like you keep replaying and replaying and replaying, and you don't ever get to practice the shot, or you don't ever get to practice, you know, getting into the plane. So I wanted to at least see it through and do it. But yeah, you know.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, we've seen Adam create a save and just practice an area a couple of times during the stream. I mean, obviously, it doesn't count towards your overall completion, but he's been doing that. So I think, you know, he's working on the same principle. But actually, he's currently just taking photographs of bodies. So it's an amusing one to.
Don't let the niceties of Original Penguin fool you. We're in this chat in here, and he's very dark and twisted. Okay, he's been saying some things that have had me a little scared. Okay?
I mean, I know Penguin. I don't doubt that at all.
Yeah.
You know, he's all sunshines on stream, but you know, behind there's a dark secret.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Twitter, look at me. I'm going to do pixel counts for you. And then he goes on to some other social media site as another, you know, alter ego. And he just, I'm going to rip your
I'm
heart
not
out.
certain that he's not, and now your mama knows. You know, people have said, you know, it's a different person, they've got different accents, but I think secretly, you know, Anthony and Adam, they're the same person. Think about it. It's not the same letter.
It very well could be, you know, Dr. Sense and I think Alex, they use that CGI character on their streams instead of their face. He could be doing that and being a light-skinned black man, you know, that talks a lot of trash. So we'll see.
Yep, I'm with you on that one. I think this is probably a legitimate theory. We'll investigate after the stream.
Absolutely.
Well, good luck again. We'll let you get back to it and focus. But thanks for coming in.
Yeah, no, this is great, guys. Thank you so much. And Jack, make sure Jack knows that I did this today, because Jack was very mean to me in private chat and was like, if you don't sign up, if you don't play, I'm gonna hunt you down. I was like, all right, Jack, all right, my goodness, I'll play.
Oh God, some of the things that Jack has said. I mean, Jesus, we're talking about Adam, but Jack, whew, he threatens me. You know, he said, if you don't, you know, go on with the Stadia life, I'm going to find out where you live. And then he posted pictures of my family, you know, to me and said, I know where they are. It's terrible.
You gotta always worry about the guys that like the tech, right? That don't want to play the games. They want to build the game, or, you know, this and that. You gotta worry about them, the quiet ones, right? And Dever said in the chat there, I don't seem to be on the leaderboard. It's because I signed up like 5 minutes before I started. So I don't think Jack has added me yet.
That's fair. We'll definitely get that sorted out for you.
Thank you, guys. All right, let me try it again.
Yep. Good luck.
Thanks.
PV, could you commentate Adam's gameplay and David? I can't do a David Apple impression. Penguin is the weirdo of the Burb gang. True. And yeah, as Endeavor said, Ryzek doesn't appear to be on the leaderboard. We will sort that out. That's not to worry.
I think it's safe to say Adam is neither gonna improve or or gonna get 100 points. He's just taking pictures in a weird doctor's costume right now.
That looks like a religious garb to me, actually, I think.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
you'll find that he's a priest of some kind. So let's pull the Penguin in himself. We've talked about him long enough. Let's actually let's get him in here.
Oh no. Oh.
So it's been chaos for you, hasn't it, Adam?
Yeah, so I was actually pretty pleased with my time. I thought I would do some exploring, see if there's anything I could do to improve upon the method. that's been so successful so far? The answer is no, I can't improve upon that method, and so I thought I'd just go around and see how long I could stay alive, killing
Go
as
to the beach.
I can. Yeah, exactly.
So we heard from Ryzak, and this is not to put you two competing against each other, but we've heard from Ryzak. You've been saying some pretty dark stuff in the VC. Do you want to tell us about that?
Have I?
Yeah, he said you've he said you're all sunshine on your stream, but oof, when you get you off camera, you're one of the most brutal people he's ever met. So I'm sure I'm paraphrasing a bit, but surely that's not true, is it, Adam?
I wouldn't like to say, and don't call me Shirley.
I'll call you Shirley if I want to call you Shirley. Is that right, Lance? Are you still there, Lance? Do we still have you?
Yeah, I'm here.
I was just going to say,
yeah, I was messing around because I noticed Ryzak stream was over, so we got a random video in the stream.
Right. Yeah, let's hope we don't get copyright strike for that. So, yeah, we've got Adam going a little bit crazy. What do you want to say to Adam? What do you think of his technique?
Well, I hope he's okay. Because judging from the gameplay, it doesn't look like he's okay. So, Adam, if you ever want to talk, just shoot me a message.
I mean, let's be honest. All of the contestants so far have been killing people with exploding ducks. So I don't think we can say that this is any more or less severe than what they've been doing.
Yeah, but those were like dangerous villains or something, and you just threw a guy who was fishing into the ocean.
Hey, listen, I had it on good authority that person was an evil villain, and you'll probably see this in a second, but so is this guy who's leaning over the, I think it's called a balustrade. That guy was also a well-known villain.
Oh, there he goes.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Right, well, we will leave you to your massacre.
Thank you very much.
So we do have Ryzak back online. He has sent another link. I've sent that to you, Lance, if you want to pull that back up.
Alright.
And we have Krolk now continuing with his runs as he took a little bit of a break there.
Alright, let's see.
We are now, though, in the final 10 minutes. It looks like we're going to maybe get one or two more attempts in, and that's going to be about it. Any attempts started before the time runs out will be allowed to continue. But once the 12 BST does hit, any attempts started after that time will not count. So we are literally going to be seeing the last attempt being started probably within the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Adam isn't gonna... Or is he? Oh, he's actually doing... No, I don't think he is.
No, he's not doing a legit one. He's still 15
yeah.
minutes into his page. I think we should probably put Adam on the small screen and have both Ryzak and Krolk up, because I think Ryzak should probably be the mainstream, because he is playing for everything. He is trying to get that time on the leaderboard, just to be a bit of an improvement. Whereas Krolk, I think he's happy with his time and he's just going for a few more entertaining runs and just, taking it a bit more casually. So I think we should probably have our good friend Ryzak as the mainstream, Krolk as the medium, and put Adam on the small screen so that we can still see a little bit of chaos on the camera.
Let's see if I can fix that real quick.
It's great. I just get to, talk about things, and I leave everything up to Lance to have to, do the work. I just talk and drag people.
Nah, that's okay. It's if this text wants to move, let's see. And then I have Krolk's link over here. It's a good thing we have the studio mode, because otherwise we would be watching me change a bunch of stuff right now.
Yeah, it's is I think, bearing in mind that we only originally had 2 people and we managed to get a third one just as we went live, I think we've been doing pretty okay in terms of keeping the stream up and running.
Yeah.
I mean, you've done a fantastic job. You definitely deserve all the credit here. And I mean, I'm literally just gabbing over the top of things.
Well, it's a good thing you are, because otherwise it would be crazy silence right now.
Yeah, I think I think so far the stream's gone pretty all right, and I think we've seen some really good attempts from Ryzak. I mean, he's been just a beast, going one after the other, just getting so close to completing it. I mean, that 438 before that, unfortunately, he just got spotted at the end. That was brutal.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Krolk has just been giving us a lesson in how this is done, and he's not even posted his best time. He is going for some slightly different strats, which I think is interesting. So, anybody watching who's competing this afternoon, maybe take a look at some of Krolk's gameplay if you don't fancy going down the normal route for this. But at the moment, yeah, this is just a lesson in how it's done. And as we correctly said earlier, Eli who?
Exactly, because it seems like we're watching at least one person over here who hasn't really prepared except for watching someone else when he was commentating. So, and I still think Ryzak has put up a pretty impressive time with that in mind.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, even without that in mind, he's been doing bloody well. But yeah, given that his practice has been just this week, he's not a regular speedrunner of this game.
Yeah.
And he's just learned it from watching a video. I think he is just doing amazingly.
Yeah, exactly. And well, again, like you said a couple of times, Adam is just being Adam right now.
That is definitely true. But you gotta love him for it. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's just about having that bit of fun. He's not taking it too seriously, and that I think a lot of people worried that taking part they wouldn't post a good time, and therefore they wouldn't be doing well in the competition. Well, to be honest, we're all gamers. We're all here to have a bit of a laugh. So why not just take part, post a time, and just have a bit of fun with it. You can try and get your best time, and I would encourage, obviously, if you want to try to win that prize. But at the end of the day, just getting a score onto the scoreboard will put you above most of the people, because some people are choosing to just take part in game 2, game 3. But think about all the people that you'll be above in terms of ranking overall, and you're going to be in with a good chance to get into those live finals.
Yeah, exactly.
So when's your attempt, Lance?
Well, I still have one more day for Hitman, right?
No, today is the last day. There's one this afternoon that you can sign up for. It's still not too late.
Yeah, I might have a look at that, but I'm not sure if
I'm
it's
like
late in the afternoon. I'm not sure if I'll be able to.
in which you
Hitman
write
is
your own
pretty
story
much the only
instead of
game where I
following
would
a
be
laid-out
able to give
path.
it a try.
Explore a vast
Especially
open
when
world.
looking at
Everything you do has an impact on Albion's
sure.
treasure
Thanks for
economy.
jumping in.
Adam's
Every
attempt.
piece of equipment.
yeah, exactly. Especially when looking at Adam's attempt. Well, in that case, I couldn't do much worse.
This afternoon is 10 p.m. BST. So if you are available at 10 p.m. BST or whatever that is in your local time zone, that's when we will have it's Jack D-Slip, I believe, and Codex Entertainment are both going to be doing a stream, I think.
Actually, 10 p.m. That's 10 p.m. for me. That might actually be possible. I might actually do that.
Oh dear, there's apparently an ad playing for some people.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. I have no idea what's going on.
That's because of Krolk. It's Krolk's stream. He has ended his stream, and that is bringing up the advertisement.
I'll bring.
So you might want to just kill off Krolk. Well, not kill Krolk. I mean, that would be not appropriate to say on stream. We should leave that to our private conversations. But done. Was fun joining you guys. Thanks for being host. No, really appreciate you coming along, Krolk. It's been awesome. You've really given us a lesson in how this game is done. So is Adam going to make a last legitimate attempt? Because this is probably his last time to start it, as any attempt started after half past will not count.
I think he is. Actually, not sure. No, I think he's gonna do an entirely different map.
Looks like that might be the case. I don't know. Sapienza. No, he is going for one last attempt. So let's see how this goes. We have probably on both of them on their last attempts. We have Ryzak and we have Original Penguin. Though if they do get spotted or something happens, they do still have 1 minute and 3 seconds in order to restart and still have the attempt count. I am just going to pop into the other chat to let the two guys know. I'll do it off stream just so you guys.
So yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna be interesting because Ryzak did just get spotted. Now the question is he gonna start another run or is he gonna finish? Yeah, he's gonna restart one more run.
We are going to have a couple of restarts. We are having Ryzak restarting, and Penguin. This is going to be his last official run. So we now on the last attempts from these two people, as any attempt started after 15 seconds will not count. Let's see what happens. So Adam has a body foul, but he has eliminated one of the targets with the duck. So this attempt will count as long as he makes it to the end.
Yeah.
Ryzak is currently making his way into the safe room to pick up the duck as well. So we are currently on a good pace from him. After they have completed, I'm going to pull all three of the participants, if they are still available in the voice chat, into this to have a post-stream interview. Live. Pull everyone into the voice. Oh yeah, that was the plan. Don't worry, Bold Eagle. We're 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, I would say I'm curious to see what's going through Adam's head, but to be honest, after watching his last run, I'd rather not know what's going through his head right now.
But I mean, look at this. He is posting a good time. I mean, he's not got the 100 points. We'll need to calculate how many points he's got at the end. But he is looking like he's going to make it. He just needs to take out the virus. This is where a lot of runs are lost.
Yeah.
So let's see if he can take out this virus on a first shot. Not quite. Oh, but he got his second shot. Wow.
That was really fast.
That was super fast. And he's going to post like a 3 minutes, probably about 3:20.
Yeah, I think
if he can make it. Yes, he has. I'm going to pull him into the chat now, and we will keep him in the chat until until Ryzak finishes his stream. Adam, what an attempt! That went really well for you.
Yeah, I believe so. I mean, I had my personal best that I set today was 3 minutes and 4 seconds. I can't remember whether I killed anyone, killed a non-target during that.
Yeah, we will watch the VOD to verify, but I think
Ryzak's run is over, unfortunately.
Oh, we have Ryzak fans, so I'm going to pull Ryzak in and Krolk as well for the post-stream interview. Hello, everyone. You are all now available together in the chat after doing your attempts today. How are you all feeling?
Pretty good.
I feel awful. I've killed so many people. I've dragged a woman's body across a roof.
Yes, multiple times you've done it. But
I guess you
did post a very good time. That's true.
You have nothing to feel bad about, Ryzak.
I mean, apart from what he's doing now, which, you know, is going on a bit of a massacre, but that's what everyone does.
Well, I just wanted my last one to show everyone how I feel right now. So
honestly, we thought that in your last official attempt, you might have managed to post like a record time, but you didn't manage to beat your PB because you did just manage to get caught right at the end there. That was gutting.
It was unfortunate, but hey, I got at least got 2 times, and even though I don't think the second one counts, the first one was the best. I don't know how I managed to do it and complete it.
Yeah, that was a
straight away.
449, if I recall correctly. Was that right, Lance?
Sorry?
Was it a 449 Ryzak's first attempt?
Yeah. The first attempt was a 449. Yeah.
So do we go onto the website and upload the score ourselves?
So if you just report it in the Discord server, we'll get it added. And if we need to verify it, just to like with Adams, for example, where we'd probably need to check the points, we're going to probably do that after the stream. Krolk, I did pull you in. I think you may have accidentally left, but
Yeah,
welcome
I
to
can-
the welcome to the gang.
Thank you for letting me join again. It was really a pleasure with playing the both of them, Ryzak and OP. Yesterday I was live on OP's when he was the host.
Mhm.
So yeah, it is fun. We already talked about it that we should do this more often to strong the community, and that don't have to be prizes like this every time. It's just the fun part to play together and building the community, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely. I mean, that was part of the point of this whole event. You know, whilst the competition and the money elements all fantastic, and that's all like the flashy part, but really it's about trying to get these streams and about getting our partnership. Ryzak is for example one of our partner streamers, as is Adam, and it's just about trying to get people involved in those streams and trying to get the community just getting a bit of buzz about it. So this has been fantastic for me to be able to host, and I'm hoping that you guys have enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, no, it was
Absolutely.
fantastic. I know that when I did the stream on Sunday, I alluded to it a little bit, but you guys have done something really great here, and you should all pat yourselves on the back, and everybody else should pat you on the back too. And there will be things that you'll learn from this, and you can adjust moving forward. But what you've set up here is phenomenal, and I thank you for letting me be a part of it, both as a streamer and a gamer. So thank you guys.
Brilliant. Lance, have you found it streaming today? Have you found the whole experience from your end?
Yeah, this was really fun to watch and to do. I really enjoyed commentating on this and watching everyone attempt this. I also thought it was really fun that halfway through, even though we had to change some stuff, halfway through we got a third person to commentate on. And yeah, it's super interesting to watch everyone take this on their own way, especially Adam. And to see how creative some people get. It's really fun.
Yeah, we've loved having you guys on. So we have lost
Definitely.
Ryzak now from the voice channel, but what I wanted to do is just allow you guys to sort of to plug your own channels, to do your own sort of outro. So I will hand over to Krolk first. If you want to just do a little bit of an outro, maybe plug some channels or give us some final thoughts.
Thank you guys again for having me here. It's really a pleasure, and I'm enjoying all of it. And I also hope that more people join. The sad fact is that almost 100 people are in it, but not so many participated. I hope that changes when maybe another game is in next week or tomorrow. Is it tomorrow?
The next game is going live next week, so it's not started from tomorrow, but we will be announcing more details tomorrow.
Oh, awesome. I'm really looking forward to it.
Excellent. Well, thanks very much for coming along. I'm going to drop you out as we let Adam do his outro. But again, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. So, the original Penguin himself, Adam, Mr. Pixel Counter. Would you like to, again, plug yourself, any social media you've got, and just give us a, set of final thoughts?
Yeah, so you can usually find me as Original Penguin on any of the various different avenues, be that on Stadia, Twitter, or YouTube, and Twitch as well. I now have a Twitch channel. However, if there's a blue check mark or a verified check mark on their respective platforms, that's not the one you're looking for. They're an amazing clothing brand, but they're not the original Penguin. Even though I started my brand about 20 years after them. But we don't talk about that. However, I have really enjoyed taking part in this event. I've also thoroughly enjoyed commentating it. It was a new experience on both sides of things. I don't usually do competitions. So yeah, I really appreciate the opportunity that's been afforded to me, and I look forward to commentating more streams next week.
Excellent. Well, thanks. We've loved having you available, and we do have Ryzak back, so I'm going to pull him in so he can give us his final thoughts. So, Ryzak, we've been doing a little bit of an outro where you can sort of plug yourself, plug your channel, and give us your final thoughts. Do you want to go ahead and let us know?
Yeah, absolutely. So Ryzak Gaming Gaming Ryzak on Twitter. You can catch me Thursday nights on my YouTube channel where I'm on a show called No Yes Men with All-Purpose Champ Anthony. You guys may know him, Cowboy, and Jeff Janak, where we talk about some edgy topics and some good topics going on in and out of the community. Also, I host a Stadia trivia game show we call Game Over, and that happens Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, which I know for a lot of you is extremely late, but you can always check out the replay. This week we have Dr. Spaceman and Ejimix in the semifinal, and next week we have Bryant Chappelle from the Nerf Report and one of your own organizers, Clive Illenden, for the other semifinal. So it should be a good closeout to season 1. And again, I thank you guys very much for letting me be a part of this.
No, thank you for joining. We've loved having you on, and I didn't know about your Game Over, so I will definitely check that out.
Yes.
Yeah, please do.
So
Alright.
it's been amazing, Lance.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this has been a fun hour, or almost 2 hours. I really enjoy doing this.
Yeah, I think it's been absolutely brilliant. The participants themselves were amazing, and it's been great talking to them, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, getting them in there to talk throughout the stream was really fun, and I thought it was a great idea to do. Yeah.
And so, what if you had to pick out one moment from today's stream? What would be your highlight?
Even though it's painful for them, for him, I would probably say Adam missing at least, well, his entire magazine on the virus.
Yeah, that's true. I would probably say for mine, it would have to be Ryzak's failed attempt where he just got the 438 because the amount of just guttedness he must have had in him.
Yeah.
I know that's very sadistic to say, but honestly, that was just brutal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was also one of the highlights. Yeah.
But well, I've loved being co-host with you today, Lance. I really appreciate you having me able to join you today.
Yeah. Thank you as well for being here. This was really fun to do, and I think you really helped with closing the awkward silences, and I think this is really fun to do together.
100% agree. So we'll hopefully organise something for the next round of the Stadia Community Championship. Sorry, Summer Community Championship. If you have not got involved, feel free to sign up. You don't have to have taken part in the first round in order to take part in rounds 2, 3, and 4. There is a prize for each of the rounds as well. Plus, you get entry into a live final with up to $1,000 at stake, with prizes for second place and third place as well. Plus, we will be having little prizes as we go along. We're not going to announce exactly what they are. They're going to be little surprises as we go along. But honestly, make sure that you take part, because just taking part is the most important part.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's all about having fun together.
Yeah. And do you want to plug the Stadia Life, Lance? Give us our final.
Yeah,
outro.
sure. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, for being here, watching us commentate on this. We'll definitely make sure to host another stream in the other weeks. And so if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also find us on Twitter, where probably the place where most of you guys know us from. And otherwise, we also have an amazing Discord server with a lot of active people where we just have fun together and talk with each other. And yeah, that's it basically.
Right, well, it's bye-bye from me.
Yeah, alright. See you guys.